The year is 1898, and magician Ching Ling Foo is making history. After an explosive entry to the American entertainment circuit at the Omaha World's Fair in 1898, Foo and his circus troupe were enjoying great success. A year later, though, that success was in jeopardy. The troupe had permission to be in America that only lasted the length of the World's Fair. They were to be sent back to China once that time had passed to uphold the Chinese Exclusion Act. Foo's management hired lawyers to challenge the deportation of the troupe. In a big win for them and for subsequent immigrants, the court decided that performers like Foo and his troupe were not subject to the Chinese Exclusion Act. This catapulted the already popular Foo to even higher stardom. By 1900, the troupe was making almost $1,000 a week, which in 2025 is almost $40,000. It wasn't enough, though. In that same year, tired of dealing with copycat acts, greedy management, and a lack of bookings, Foo decided to head back to China. He would soon decide to leave China again. This time around, though, he found he could not return to America despite his initial exemption back in 1899. So instead, he turned to Europe. During his Europe tour, he'd come face to face with his biggest rival and copycat, William Robinson. Robinson saw Foo's act while the Ching Ling Foo troupe was touring the United States, and seeing an opportunity to make some money, took the act to London. There, he performed in yellowface as Ching Ling Foo. When Foo arrived in London and heard of the act, he was understandably upset. Robinson and Foo would go back and forth calling each other frauds, but ultimately Foo would back down from their rivalry for unknown reasons. Returning from his Europe tour, Foo would engage in a new form of entertainment, movies. Foo was interested in this new art form after learning about it in America, and had been practicing making films ever since. His footage is now lost, but his film Wuchang Uprising was China's first documentary, and played a key role in the movement that would eventually topple the Qing dynasty. A subsequent tour in Europe would pave the way for the Ching Ling Foo troupe to return to the United States and to stay on Angel Island, but that's a story for another time.